Happy New Year. God, I can hardly believe it, can you? I mean, it's really went fast, hasn't it? Here we are, 2018, right around the corner. I don't know about you, but it's been a crazy ride. I'm not just talking about last year, I'm talking about my whole life, alright? Alright, for those of you that don't know me, let me introduce myself. I'm Amanda Leonard. I'm a very out-of-the-closet witch, lesbian, psychic, pretty much all-around weirdo, okay? I mean, for the last 20 years or so, I've basically been in the metaphysical field exclusively. Prior to that, I worked as a social worker. I worked with troubled teens. I worked with developmentally disabled. I've been a cab driver. I've been a janitor. I've, a nurse's aide. I've owned an adult foster care home. I've taken foster kids in. I'm, just like everybody else. Except for a few really crazy things about me. And, I'm sure that there's plenty of people out there that can relate to some of it. And there's also, I feel, a lot of people that may be able to benefit from some of it. So, those of you who haven't watched any of my videos, that's cool, because they're going to have a whole different light now. I want to be committed and try to get these out on a regular basis, because it's important for me too. It's important for me to let you know that somebody out there knows what you're dealing with. I mean, I don't think everything I say is going to be for everybody, but I have faith that the ones that need to hear the things that I need to say will hear them. I've found a lot on these videos that the things that I do say are things I need to hear. And when I've rewatched my videos, I gotta admit, it's really helped me out a lot to understand myself even just a little bit better. But so I would like to invite people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've got some pretty lengthy, rambles on there right now from last year, and I had kind of a little interruption to the videos I were posting. I do a little bit of comedy skits and some stuff to promote medical marijuana and a few things like that too. So I mean, there's a few things of variety on there, but basically my YouTube channel is going to be to just talk and maybe help people through some of the stuff that I feel that my higher self is wanting me to project out there. I'm not an expert on anything except for myself, and I am not doing this to get money, okay? But I feel that some of the things that I can give can bring me abundance, because that's what it's all about. It's about spreading energy and keeping an open channel to that energy so that things can flow. And by maybe discussing some of the things that that I feel energetically the entire planet and us as human beings are going through right now might help open up some of those channels maybe for you. I know that they open them up for me. So, a lot of the things that I'd like to talk about are things that you'd like to talk about. I mean, seriously, I will welcome any type of questions or, you know, I mean, I'm up for it. Believe me, I've got a lot of stuff to say. It's taken quite a bit for me to get over my shyness as far as getting in front of it. I've probably started this like 25 times, but I'm confident that the more that I can stay in the flow of things, the more consistent I'll be with some of these. And I apologize to some of my subscribers that, you know, seeing that I kind of trailed off there for a while, and I'm feeling really good about this coming year, and I hope that some of the things that I have to offer can help all of us kind of get through this next year, and with even more understanding and basically, you know, maybe we can learn to cope and love ourselves just a little bit more by this time next year. I mean, you know, I am not a Wiccan. I mean, I wanted to kind of, you know, bring that up. I consider myself kind of a multi-denominational, multi-belief. I don't have a religion per se. I believe that all of us are part of the organism of Earth. I believe that there is a divine creator, there's a divine light, a divine God, goddess, that is in everything, that flows through all of us, and I believe that there's a divine purpose for everyone. I think that we chose our lives here. I feel that we are much more than human beings. I feel that we exist in many different parallel realities, many different very strange and maybe not parallel realities. I believe all our souls have a yin and a yang. We were here, we were put here, or we chose to be here. And I like to describe it as kind of a virtual reality game. It feels like between good and evil, you know. I mean, I think that all of us innately know that, but fear has stopped us from hearing the voice within ourselves to know what's right for us. Prejudices, religions, doctrines restrict us from fear. You know, who's to say what my sin is? We all know that we don't hurt people. We innately know that. If you're doing something scandalous, you know it. Is that a sin? That's up to you, but you know, we perpetrate the thought of sin by believing that we're sinners. So those are the kind of things that I would like to talk about on some of my videos. I'd like to talk about how you can start right where you're at. You know, I know that people are feeling very, very called because we are waking up. I also know that a lot of us are really down. Things feel kind of hopeless at times. Maybe you feel like you're on a teeter-totter of both those things. It's because we are kind of on a teeter-totter. We're evolving. We're evolving spiritually. The light within us is evolving. We're waking up. There's going to be a lot of disclosure, a lot of really fast stuff, and, you know, there'll be loss, there'll be separation. We're going to have to detach from things that we used to believe, and a lot of things are going to change for us. Things that we used to expect are going to be dissolved. We're going to have to create our own reality consciously. We can't let other people do it for us. They have no idea. They have no idea about you. And you know what I found out? I have no idea about me either, and I didn't for a long time, because I only based what I thought about me on what I've heard about, well, what I've thought that other people think about me. So, you know, and we all need to work on that. So that's what my videos are going to be about. I don't want to go in length over my whole stuff, but I'm sure that there'll be videos that I do, because I want you to know that, you know, I'm not any different than you. I'm not more enlightened. I'm just hearing it a little bit better in some cases. And in some cases, I'm sure your voice will make me hear it even better. You know, I'm really eager to get these videos going, and I hope that I believe and I intend to make them consistent and informative, and give me something to get up for every day, because this is a process for me too. This is very healing for me, very healing to speak to all of you, because that's what I'm here to do. I have a message. I have a message, and if it only helps one person, it's worth it. So I look forward to questions. I look forward to your views, and like I said, I'm not trying to sell nothing, trying to make any money, so, you know, if you got a few minutes, give me a listen. Everybody needs a friend once in a while, and that's all I want to be. You know? Can't have too many friends. Hope to see you soon.